Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a New Year's Eve look on New Year's Eve. I did my eyebrows already, I primed my face, and I'm just starting off with the Coverfx Custom Enhancing Drops to put under my foundation. And this was purchased at Ulta, and this is the shade Sunlight. The retail price is around like $30 to $40, but it was on sale, so I got it for half that price. And like I said, I already primed my face, so I'm just putting this on typically your highlighted areas, which is the under eye, your T-zone, your forehead, and your chin. And I'm just blending this out with a Real Techniques flat foundation brush. Then I'm using the Morphe palette 3502 that I purchased at Ulta as well. And these are the four shades that I'm going for. Being so that I'm not going out tonight, I just simply wanted to do like a gold shimmer neutral tone look. So I'm starting off with the transition shade from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette collaboration. And this is also at Ulta as well for about $23 to $25. I love this palette. I've been using it like every day that I wear makeup, and I love the transition colors. So I'm using that like a nude transition color, and then I'm going to go in with the warmer tones for my eyeshadow. The brushes that I'm using today are the Morphe brushes. I don't really know each number because some of them don't have numbers on it, but you can purchase this at morphbrushes.com or even at Ulta as well. I'm then grabbing the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette using like the mustard shade, and this is for the inner crease outer corner area because you want to start off with a light transition shade and then you want to go to like the medium and the warmer tones as far as your eyeshadow. You don't want to start off with the heavy eyeshadow, and it takes a lot to blend it out because it's so harsh. So I'm putting that in my inner crease, and that is one of the everyday transition colors that I use as well. Now I'm going in with the LA Pro Girl Pro Primer, and this is a eyeshadow base, and I'm using this for my lid so that the gold shimmer goes on easily and it doesn't crease, and it's easier for the pigmentation to show through. Both of the Morphe palettes that I use, the pigmentation is very great, and that's what I love. So you really don't have to have a lot because it doesn't take much for it to show up on your eyelid. As long as you have a good primer base, you'll be fine. Okay, and another thing, I'm not really feeling my eyebrows today. They definitely need wax. I've been, letting them grow out a little bit, but yeah. So don't mind my eyebrows. But I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate, and then I cleaned it up with the concealer, and then on top I cleaned it up with the Fenty Beauty Foundation, which I'm using that today. I'm going in all over the lid with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. It's a flat top, and I'm taking the gold shimmer from the Morphe 3502 palette. And then to blend it out, I'm going back into the outer inner crease with the warmer brown shade from the same palette. I'm taking the Tarte Exposed Highlighter to put on my upper brow area to highlight my brow bone. And this is something that I used to always do, but then I stopped doing because typically I always forget. But since I'm going for like a gold neutral look today, I just wanted to spice things up and put the highlight on my brow bone. And then for the eyeliner, I'm going in with the Maybelline Studio Gel Liner in the shade Blackest Black. And then for the application, I'm using a Morphe eyebrow brush. And I'm using just the angled flat tip to apply the gel liner. And I got this in my Morphe brush set from morphbrushes.com. Now I am applying the Fenty Beauty foundation, and it's been a while since I've worn this. I've been using the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation, but today I wanted to use the Fenty Beauty with this Coverfx Custom Enhancing Drops. So I'm applying this all over my face with a beauty blender. I do apologize. I was covering up my face when I was looking into the little mirror. And I'm just applying this, and this does dry quick, and it does dry a little darker as well. So I am going to finish blending this out, and then I'm going to go in with this Tarte Amazonian Clay press powder to set the foundation. And now I am blending out the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium with that same beauty blender that I used to blend out my foundation. And then, of course, I am going to set it with the holy grail of mine of 2017, the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in the shade Banana, which is less than $10, and this is also sold in Ulta. I don't really think that they sell Makeup Revolution in Sephora or any other like drugstores. I've only seen it in Ulta. And Ulta actually carries a lot of Makeup Revolution's products. Although I really don't like their eyeshadow, their setting powder is definitely a holy grail of mine. And now it is time for the contour. I'm using the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Mocha, and this cream contour applies so flawlessly, and it's so easy to blend out. I always blend it out with a Real Techniques brush, and lately I've been using the e.l.f. small stipple brush that you can find at Target and Walgreens. So I'm just going to contour my forehead, my cheekbones of course, and then of course my nose. And again, I'm going to blend that out with a Real Techniques brush and a small stipple brush. So the stipple brush is what I'm using first, and then I will follow up any harsh lines with the Real Techniques. I think it's the blush brush or like a blending brush, but the set is $19.99, I believe, and you get 3 other brushes with it, and you can get this at Target and Ulta. And now I'm just baking the sides of my nose to set that as well, and I'm using a small wedge and also with the Makeup Revolution luxury powder, and I'm just going to dust away any excess powder with a large Morphe brush, which I love. I always use that brush to set my face and just wipe away any excess powder from baking. It is time for the highlights, my favorite part of applying makeup. Today I'm using Worthy's Stardust highlight in the shade Adonis, and you can purchase this from Instagram. It is Shop Worthy, and I got this during the Black Friday sale. She had them on sale 2 for $10, so I purchased this and another shade, Venus. This is like a rose gold type of shade, and I'm applying this with a small brush that I got from Walgreens, and it doesn't have a name. I'm then going to go in with my blush, and this is by Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Fiesty, and this is one of my favorite blushes to apply to my face, and I'm using an e.l.f. oldie but goodie angled blush brush that I picked up a whole set from their new brushes at Target. And they run between $3 to $6, and they are very good, easy application. And then I'm going to line my lower lash line with that Maybelline gel liner with that same flat top angled brush. And of course, I'm going to finish up my eyes and go in with that warm tone with my Morphe brushes. And this brush is definitely easy to apply. I'm so happy that I got these Morphe brushes because I was definitely one of those people that struggled when it comes to blending out your eyeshadow. So this makes my life so much easier. For lipstick, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Vice lipstick, I believe. Excuse me, it's in the shade Fuel, and it's a cream lipstick. And I've applied this after I've applied my NYX lip liner. It's like a pinkish shade. So I'm doing triple double with these. And then I'm going to pair it with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss shade.